Read enemies and match energies.
Yeah.
Your vibe feels kinda off to me.
Yeah.
You don't work, you don't get to eat.
Nope.
My team, we don't get no sleep.
Yeah.
We built the table, now you on the seat. Can't sit with us, fiend up the speed.
Nah.
We ride the track, you can't catch the beat. Drop the mic, you can't compete.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Pink Bombshell, and I'm back with another video. It is February 4th, I believe. Today I will be doing a Valentine's themed look, so hopefully I do get this video out to y'all before Valentine's Day. I apologize in advance if y'all hear a lot of noise in the background. It is Sunday and my nephews are having a ball out in the living room, so yeah, my apologies in advance for that. But since we're doing a Valentine's Day look today, I thought it would be fitting to do a kind of like a story time, telling y'all the story of how me and my girlfriend met. Because even though we did a how we met video on our couples channel, I never really talked about it much on this channel, on my personal channel. So today we're gonna get into it. Let's get this party started. As usual, I already moisturized and primed my face. I think I want to try a new primer. So let me know down in the comments what primer y'all like to use. I want to try a few different ones out. Right now, I am using, I believe it's e.l.f. Where's my primer? I think it's an e.l.f. primer. But anyways, let me know what primer you guys use or prefer, and I will try it out because I am in the market for a new primer. So yeah, let me know what y'all using. Anyways, for foundation, as usual, we're gonna be using my Matte and Poreless Fit Me by Maybelline in the color 355 Coconut. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started before I start on our story time. Let me go ahead and just get the foundation down. All right, we got that down. So next we are going to be working on eyebrows. I'm not doing I say that every time. I'm not even going to say that this time. We're going to see how it comes out. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I do know I want to do my infamous pink brows today. So we will be using the Juvia's Place, the Berries palette. Now I told y'all about this palette the last time when I was showing, when I used the Violets palette by Juvia's Place. Well, this is the berries that I was referring to, and this is what the colors are looking like in that palette. Some pretty nice colors. This one down here, the bottom middle, this is the color that I will be using today for my probably for a couple of things, but for sure for my eyebrows. And we will also be going back to that Exotic Flavors palette by You Can Be, because it's so many different colors in this palette that I want to play with before I move on to another palette that I have not tried yet. So yeah, we'll definitely be going back into this palette today. So, and we're gonna be trying something new with our lashes today. I found this little hack, I guess, on Instagram, was it? I believe it was Instagram, and I will tag the girl. I'm not sure what her name is, but I will put her up on the screen so y'all can see who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about as far as what we're gonna do with our eyelashes. But we'll get there when we get there. For now, we're gonna go ahead and get started on these eyebrows. So I am gonna use the pink for my brows, which means I need to use my paint pot, and I'm using that Wet n Wild paint pot that y'all always see me use. First, I'm gonna start out by, is there a mirror in here? No, there's my mirror. First, I'm gonna start out by kind of combing out my brows so they're at least like going in the right direction and acting right. Now I'm gonna just put this paint pot over the beginning part of my brow, and the ends are gonna be black. So the front part are gonna be pink, and then the back part is gonna be black. So let me get into the story time. So China and I have been together for a little over 3 years now. Wait, 2 years? Oh Lord, y'all, my timeline. Babe, don't judge me, but I really can't remember if it's been 2 years or 3 years since we've been together. It seemed like longer than that, honestly. It feels like forever, but I believe we started dating in 2021. It's 24 now. Yeah, I think we started dating in 2021. It's kind of blurry because we had been talking like on a friend type of level for at least a good year before we actually started dating. So, I want to say 2021. Babe, correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong because it's all foggy. But, how we actually met. And by the way, if you guys want to hear the full account of our story told by both of us together, make sure y'all check out our couples channel. I always leave it down in the description box if y'all want to check that out. But this is our story from my perspective. So I remember when I don't actually remember when I first like discovered her, but I know when I first discovered her, she had already been pursuing me for quite some time. But if y'all know me, I'm kind of hard to track down. Like, she found me on the Her app, which I know I had an account on the Her app. Her is, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm sure if you are a lesbian, you know exactly what Her is. But Her is a dating app for women. And I had an account on there just to, meet new people and things like that. And she found my account on there. However, when she found my account, I was no longer like actively using that dating profile. So I never checked it. So when she reached out to me on the app, of course I never saw it. But when I decided that, I wasn't really interested in pursuing anything, I put my Instagram account on my profile. So basically I kind of had my profile set up to like draw traffic to my social media, basically. So of course she found me on Instagram. But if y'all know me, I don't be checking my Instagram messages either. I don't like check my DMs or nothing like that. So I think she had been like liking my pictures and probably DM me, but I never saw it. Ooh, we starting off rough, y'all, but I'm gonna fix it. We starting off real rough, but don't worry about it. We gonna fix it. So yeah, so she found me on Instagram. From there, like I said, I wasn't really into checking my Instagram like that either. So from there, she found me on Twitter because I used to actively be on Twitter. Twitter was my most active social media account. I have since stopped using Twitter too. So at this point, yeah, I don't even know what. Y'all gonna have to find me on YouTube or something. But at the time, I was very, very active on Twitter. So when she reached out to me, I noticed. She inboxed me one night. She was drunk. And she was like, now that I got this liquid courage or something. Not word for word, y'all. I'm just kind of telling y'all how I remember. But it was something along the lines of, now that I got liquid courage, I can finally slide in your DMs. Or something like confidently slide in your DMs. Something along those lines. And I thought that was funny. I don't know. It made me laugh. So I was like, all right, I'll entertain it. So we started chatting in the DMs. And I don't know how long we chatted in the DMs. It wasn't long, to be honest. Maybe a day or two. We chatted in the DMs. And then randomly, because she was tired of waiting for me to respond, because again, y'all, I don't be on there like that. She got tired of waiting for me to respond, so she dropped her number and was like, I'm not good with subtle. Text me, basically, if you want. So, of course, I text her when I saw the message, and from there, we started chatting again. Now, after we started texting, we did have a couple of phone conversations, but like I said, y'all, we developed a friendship first, so we would kind of talk every now and then, randomly, like we would talk 1 month and then we would stop talking and then we would pick back up where we left off, and just, I don't know, it was just so weird. It was like this weird little back and forth cat and mouse type of game that we kind of played with each other, but it wasn't really a game at the time. Genuinely, from my perspective, I was still healing from my past relationship. Actually, I don't know, y'all know that weird space when you and somebody break up and you're kind of like, dang, did I make the right choice? Like, is this really what I want? But it's all it is really adjusting to being single again. Me and the woman that I was with before her, we were together for 3 years, so of course it was a lot of history there, and it's still a lot of love there. We didn't break up because there was like anything bad that happened between us. We just realized we just weren't compatible in the long run. So that was that. And when we ended it, we still remained friends. So it was just an awkward space to navigate. I am an advocate for amicable breakups and remaining friends if nothing traumatic or bad happened in the relationship, of course. But it was just a weird space for both of us. So during that time, I didn't really want to get too close to anybody because I knew that I wasn't completely healed from that situation. So when we would talk, it was just we genuinely had the opportunity to get to know each other and just take it slow. Like, when we first started talking, even though she kind of pursued me on some like I want her type stuff, when we started talking, I think from both ends, it was more so like, oh, you cool, you real cool, like we cool. So we were just cooling, y'all. We cooled for, I want to say like a year. We was cooling before we decided to take that step and pursue a relationship. So I feel like I'm leaving a lot of stuff out, but this is just from my account, y'all. Like I said, I know I don't remember it all, and I probably don't remember it exact, but this is how I remember it as of today. I should have took notes, because now I'm just I'm really racking my brain to figure out what happened next. So when I get to where the black is, I'm kind of like trying to blend it with that pink. Get a smooth transition between pink to black. I don't know if y'all can really see it. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job with that one. And then we're gonna do the same thing over on this side. All right, so like I said, we was talking, we just chat, we built a friendship, and I really like that I feel like our relationship is probably the firmest foundation I've ever built a relationship on, because we were genuine friends. Like, that was my dog. Y'all seen it. Y'all caught me in 4K calling her my dog. So if you do go look at the video of how we first met on our couples channel, we inserted a clip of one of my old vlogs where I had supported her brand. She has a clothing brand called Underdog Attire. So I supported her clothing brand, and I wore her clothing brand in my vlog. And I was like, oh, shout out to my dog China. She been doing her thing, she was genuinely my friend. Like, we were cool. So it's kind of interesting to look back at that, because from her perspective, she was like, well, dang, she just called me her dog, and I'm really trying to like get at her for real. And from my perspective, we was just cool. Like, we were cool as hell. But as I began to heal and become ready to open myself up again for love and a new relationship, we were still cool. So we started talking, and when we first started talking, her birthday was coming up. And she was like, I really want you to come down and sing, because she lives in Florida. And at the time, I was living right here in South Carolina, where I live now. So she was like, I really would like you to come down to Florida and kick it with me. Now, mind y'all, and this might have a lot of going back and forth, because I didn't take notes or write it down or organize how I want to deliver these thoughts. So I'm just giving it to y'all as it's coming to me. But there was a point during our friendship, courtship, whatever you want to call it, where I came down to where she lives in Florida. I was there for a funeral, granted, but because of everything that was going on, I kind of just wanted to step away for a little bit, like have something outside of all the funeral shenanigans to kind of like ease my mind, you know. But at the time, I guess she thought I was playing, or I don't know. I think she did not trust me at that point. I don't know if she thought I was gonna rob her or what, but she wasn't with it. So she kind of ghosted me when I tried to come see her. And after that, I was kind of over it. Like, for a while, probably a few months, I kind of just stopped talking to her, because I was like, well, dang, if you're not comfortable even seeing me like in real life, then what are we doing here? So at that point, when she asked me to spend her birthday with her, of course we were actually talking, like we were courting, we were pursuing each other at this point. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I come down there, whatever. And so I went. And I actually, by the time her birthday rolled around, I had already decided that I wanted to be in a relationship, or at least try a relationship with her. So for her birthday, I actually asked her to be my girlfriend. Now, in hindsight, y'all, I really wish I had not done that on her birthday. Only because I don't know how I feel about having our anniversary and birthday and her birthday on the same day. I mean, it is what it is, but if I could go back and do it again, I would have probably waited another month or so just to spread them out, you know. But it is what it is. So I asked her to be my girlfriend. Of course, she agreed. And yeah, that's actually a quick story. I'm done with the story already, I think, for the most part. That's how it started. I'll try to think if I left something out, but yeah, that's how we became a couple. And it's just so funny how neither one of us really saw it coming. Like, now I'm gonna go and do my concealer. I'm gonna conceal around my eyebrows and the rest of my face, how I always do. So hold on real quick. I'm not gonna talk while I do this, because I want to knock it out real quick. Alright, so now that I got my concealer on, I'm gonna set my face. And again, if If y'all watched my last video, I'm using the same setting powder that I mixed up the last time. I went ahead and just poured it in there so I would have it for this time. All it is my banana powder, just regular banana powder mixed up with the Fit Me loose finishing powder in the shade Dark 40. So I mixed those two together. I think this is gonna be enough for today though, but I got it right here just in case I need to mix up some more. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this and get back to the story. So I'm gonna back it up a little bit because that pretty much is the story of how we met, but I kind of left some stuff out. So before, like during the time when we were kind of getting to know each other, we had a lot of phone conversations, and we used to call them drunk nights because even though we were both sober during this time, it would just be really weird. Like we would have full-blown conversations, amazing conversations, and then the next day we wouldn't even hear from each other at all. Like it'd be like it never ever happened. It was kind of weird. At the same time, like I'm knowing why it was like that because like I explained already, I wasn't really trying to get too deep. So even though I really enjoyed her conversation, it was just like, for one, I was really, really busy at the time. Business was booming. Like business was busier than ever. This is again around the time when I had first hired my mom because business was doing so well that I could not keep up with orders by myself. And so we were just, from the time we woke up, me and my mom, from the time we woke up to the time we went to bed, we was grinding all day. So at this point, I really didn't even have time to pursue an actual relationship for real. I was just in my bag. And she understood that, and she was in hers as well. She was, at the time, China was going to school. She was working several jobs. So we both had a lot on our plates. So it wasn't really an issue, which for me, that was kind of a turn on in itself because the few people that I had kind of entertained, like I said, I wasn't really pursuing a relationship or anything like that, but I was talking to people, and the few people that I did entertain, a lot of times they would not understand or be accepting of the fact that I worked a lot. Like it was always something to do. I was always working, so I didn't really have time to sit and cake up on the phone and text back and forth all day. Like I didn't have that type of time to give. So I really liked how she was on that same type of time for real. Even though she told me later on that it was kind of like a competitive thing. Like, would I say, oh, I'm sorry, I was busy doing this? She'd be like, oh, don't even worry about it. I was busy doing this. Like, kind of like a tip-tap type thing. Like, oh, I ain't worried about you as much as you think I'm worried about you. Even though she really was. She was pressed. But she was trying to act like she wasn't pressed. But it's a good thing she did that because for me, I was like, okay, cool. Like, we can do this because you ain't pressed and I need that. Like, it bothers me so bad when people just be like, oh, forget about work. Just talk. I want to talk. I don't have time. I just don't have time. When I'm rich, then I have time to forget about work and we can just sit on the phone all day. But I'm not there yet. So, it was cool to me that she was so understanding of my busy schedule. All right, now we are going to do something fun. So I found this little hack somewhere on the internet where the girl used stickers, like heart stickers, and I do have heart stickers, but for the sake of not wanting to get up and look for them right now, I'm gonna actually just cut some myself. This is label paper, like the paper that I use to make my labels for packages. So I'm gonna see if I can do this. I'm already knowing that that's gonna be ugly. So hold on, let me start over. I'm kind of making one of those. Y'all know how we used to make hearts back in the day, where you just fold the paper and then cut it. Let me see how that looks. I don't like that. Let me see. I think I can work with it though. Let me see if I can shape it up better. We gonna get there, y'all. Like I said, we trying something new today, so we gonna give ourselves some grace, because I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but we're gonna try. Okay, that's pretty. That's a perfect little heart. Now, I don't even feel like trying to recreate this, so I think I'm gonna use the same sticker on both sides, or try to at least. So we're gonna take this little sticker. Should I do this first? I think I should. I'm just ready to start. So we're gonna take this little sticker and place it right here on the end. And no, I'm actually feeling like I need another one. So I'm gonna really quick off camera, I'm gonna make another little heart just to put on the other side. So 1 second. All right, so I have my other heart. I'm gonna stick that on the other side. And I'm gonna get this disclaimer once again, y'all. Not a makeup artist, don't know what I'm doing. I just be trying shit. So we're gonna see how it goes. Alright, so now that I have my hearts, I'm gonna go back into this palette and I'm gonna use that same pink that I used for my eyebrows. And I'm gonna just go around the heart and just kind of make like, I don't know, border around it. So let's do that. Alright, so we're just gonna take it and just go around the heart. Okay, so that's our first heart. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one before I pull it off. Alright, so now we're gonna pull these off. Ooh, I like. And this is what we have. Alright, I like it. Picasso. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, I like that little border, but I want to add to it a little bit. So I'm going to find me a lighter pink, possibly something with a little sparkle in it. Let me see what we got in this palette right here. And I want to just add a little bit more to it. I think I'm going to use this really light pink right here at the top. And just go on the outer. Yeah. Just on the outside of where we put that darker pink. We gonna see, y'all. We gonna see together how this come out, because I'm already feeling unsure about this look. But I was unsure about the last look, and by the time we got to the end, I was kind of feeling it. So we're gonna see. That's pretty much it as far as how China and I met. And make sure y'all ask any questions y'all want to ask down below in the description box. I'm talking about in the description box. Down below in the comments. Because I don't even really know. Like, I feel like there's so much to be said about our story and how we met and things, but it's hard for me to come up with specific topics off the top of my head that y'all might be interested in. So if there is something that you are interested in knowing about our story, then ask me down below and I'll make sure to answer it for y'all in the next video. But yeah, so our first date, I guess you could say, when I went to see her for her birthday, which by the way, y'all, was our first time meeting in person. And that was also the same weekend that I ended up asking her to be my girlfriend. But of course, because it was her birthday, we had a lot of stuff planned. We went out together. I think we went out to eat with her family. Well, with her mom and her sister, and that was really nice. I believe that she told me that was the first time her family had been introduced to a woman that she was interested in. So I was nervous as heck. I was so nervous, y'all. Like, extremely nervous. I don't know. When it comes to meeting the family, I always get super nervous because I'm not really I don't know. Like, some people would say I'm the one you take home to mama. Some people would say I'm very much not. And I would agree either way because I get it. I'm tattooed up. I'm not a traditional thinker. I'm a little outside the box. I got pink locks, for crying out loud. So, you know, it's always kind of a toss-up whether or not they're going to be cool with me or they're going to judge me. It's always a scary thing navigating the parents. So I was super nervous, but we went and her mom was super cool. I liked her. She liked me. And so it worked out. It was really cool. We enjoyed ourselves. Like I said, we went out to dinner. And after dinner, we went out to a bar for drinks. And we just had a really good time. At this point, y'all, I'm just going to throw some eyeshadow on. I don't think I'm going to do nothing too fancy. But I'm using this dark color right here at the top of my Berries palette. Just for inside this crease right here. I've never really been able to execute a good, clean, nice cut crease. So I don't even try. But I do put the colors where they're supposed to be in a cut crease. It just don't be cut. And that's okay, because I like it. So we're just gonna put this dark color right here and blend it out. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to mess up the heart that we already did. And I'm thinking I probably should have did my eyeshadow before I put the heart on, but it's okay. We're gonna work around it. So when we actually started talking as more than friends, this is kind of a funny little story. Running back, this is before we became a couple and everything like that. After my relationship with the other woman that did not work out, I realized, okay, yeah, I'm ready to pursue a relationship. And the first person I thought about was China, just because we had already spent time building up that bond and getting to know each other. She was the candidate. Like, she was the one that, it was only one person on my list of people who I was interested in pursuing. She was the only one. We had a lot in common. Just the way her mind worked, it was something about her that intrigued me and made me comfortable. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what she's talking about. So I remember texting her, and I don't remember exactly what was said, but I know it was something on the lines of, I'm trying to get to know you. Like, I'm trying to see what's up with you. Like I said, I don't know how I said that, how that was verbalized, but that's where my head was at. So, of course, China said she felt like I was being vague, but that's where my head was at. And I thought, you know, if I'm actually asking you about the type of people that you know, our conversation took a shift from just getting to know each other to getting to know each other, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a difference between like getting to know somebody like and getting to know somebody. And I feel like that's the shift that I kind of took with it, but I don't know. She said she didn't even peep that I was trying to get with her for real. But anyways, I mean, I'm asking her stuff like, oh, do you want children? How many children you want? When you plan on having? When do you, when you think you'll be ready to start a family? Where do you want to live when it's all said and done? Like, I'm asking her stuff that you would ask a potential partner at this point. Like, we done already discussed our family dynamics. We done already discussed everything there is to know about each other. Now let's see where our head is at in terms of a relationship. So yeah, I'm asking her stuff like this or whatever. She's still not picking up on what I'm putting down, but it is what it is. At the time, I didn't know she wasn't picking up on what I was putting down, so I'm just, I'm doing my thing, whatever. I'm not really a pursuer, so it probably was very low-key, but for me, it was high-key, so yeah, take it or leave it. But nah, so from there, we really just tried to start talking more often. That's really where it went from there. Because like I said, we were both really, really busy. We both had a lot going on. Oh, y'all, I'm using that same light pink that I use on the outside of the heart. I'm using it on the inner corner of my lid. And I think I'm going to use a different color on the outer lid. So yeah, I specifically remember the day that I hit her up. Like the day that everything changed and shifted for me, where I went from just talking to her as a friend to pursuing her as a love interest. I was at my aunt's. What was happening? I don't remember. I remember having a conversation with my cousin about his relationship and stuff. Not good things. It was a lot going on, but it made me feel like, you know what? I want to settle. Like, I don't want to be out here. Like, it's a lot going on in the world, and I'm ready to settle down. Like, for real, with my person. And so, like I said, the only person I could think of that I was even interested in trying to see if it would work out was her. So I hit up. That's when we really started conversing again. And for me, that's when we started conversing on a whole nother level. For her, she said it was kind of the same because we were talking about a lot of the similar things that we always had talked about. But for me, that's when everything changed. When I was like, all right, bump all this friend stuff. Like, what's up? Like, what's up with it? So yeah, we started talking, and from there we started talking more. I don't think we talked every day, but we started talking more often than we had been. It was more than just checking in with each other every other month. But because I was on the road at that time, when I got back, or while I was on the road, I wasn't texting her every day, y'all. I think I was away from home for a good week or two, probably a week. I don't think I was gone that long. But even when I got back, I felt weird. Like, I was scared to text her because I had waited so long to text her back from the last conversation we had. So I was like, I sent her the eyes. I just sent her the eyes, and she was basically like, what's up? And I was like, basically like, sorry, I've been busy, but what's up? I ain't busy no more. And I think that might be the day that we ended up having our first FaceTime conversation. We were texting, and I think she said I took too long to text her back, so she FaceTimed me, and I was in the bathtub at the time when she FaceTimed me. But from that moment, I think that's when we started kind of talking every day, because she asked me to. She was literally like, so you gonna FaceTime me every day? I was like, every day? What you mean every day? She was like, FaceTime me. I want you to FaceTime me every day. And at this point, I'm thinking like, oh
Oh,
Lord.
no.
Like, even though this is what I wanted, y'all, I'm also a Sagittarius. So when it comes to committing to things like that, it almost scared me away. I'm not gonna lie. I was very skeptical to make that promise or that commitment to FaceTime her every day. I'm like, I don't even like FaceTime like that. What you mean FaceTime you every day? But I did it, y'all. I started FaceTiming her every day for the most part. Until a day came along when I got real busy and I knew I was gonna be up all night, and I had days like this all the time. Back then when I had that old Etsy store, because of the products that I sold and the process. Oh, sorry y'all, I'm using Nye the Lock Guide over my eye. I just like to add shimmer right up under my brow. I don't know why, it just kind of sets it off for me. So I am throwing that color there from the Vernus by Vertel palette. So yeah, I started FaceTiming her every day, kind of like, you know, wrapping my day up. When I finally laid down for the day, I will FaceTime her. But this particular day, I had so much going on, and I knew, like I said, I knew it was gonna be a late night. And if I sat up there on the phone, I would have never finished my workload for the day. So I told her, I was like, I'm not going to be able to FaceTime tonight because I'm probably not going to bed tonight. Y'all, ooh, she was hot with me. She was hot. But she got over it in like a day or two. She was over it. But yeah, so from that point on, we pretty much FaceTimed every day, of course, with the exception of the times when I got really, really busy and I just couldn't afford to sit on FaceTime. For the most part, every single day we FaceTime and just got to know each other even more and more and more. I like that, y'all. I like it. I feel like I need to add rhinestones though, and we just might. But let me move on because we still got a long way to go with this look. Not a long way, but I still got a couple little things I want to do with this look. Starting with, I want to go ahead and put some pink under my eyes, like how we did the purple last time. Uh-oh, my water bottle just fell. So I'm gonna bring back, you know what? No, I'm gonna use the same pink that we use on the sides right here because I haven't used that for anything else. So that is in this palette, and this is like this neon pink that's over here in the corner. All right, and y'all know I like to put a little sparkle like in my inner corner. So let me find a sparkle to use because I'm not really seeing one in these palettes that I have here that I want to use. So, and let's see if there's something in here that I want to use. Sure, let's go ahead and use Bunny. So last time we used Nye the Lock Guide for our highlight, and today we used it up under for our highlight here. We probably will still use that same color for our highlight on the rest of our face. But the last time we used Bunny up here, and now we're going to use Bunny in our inner corner. All right, so we got our inner corner done, and I think that's going to be it for our eyes. Again, I'm going to go ahead and put on a little bit of liquid liner in order to get our eyelashes to hold on. And then I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do for our lashes. I'm excited about that part. So let me go ahead and throw this on. Y'all know I can't talk while I do it, so give me 1 second. Alright, not gonna lie, it's a little thicker than I wanted it to be, but we're gonna have to go ahead and match it on the other side. And I did wing it out just a little bit through that heart, just so it has a little overlap on it. Alright, I'm stopping here because I'm already doing too much, so Alright, I'm gonna throw on a little bit of mascara and then we're gonna get started on these lashes. It might take us a second because I've never done what I'm about to do. So, yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. But let me go ahead and throw on this mascara real quick. All right, mascara on. Now, like I said, I have never done this, what we're about to do with these lashes. So we learning together here, y'all. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your lashes. I am gonna use this pair right here because they're kind of set up to do what we needed to do. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to make these lashes super pointy and cartoony. Now that might not be everybody's cup of tea, so if you don't like it, then just throw your lashes on as they are and you'll be fine. But as for me, y'all already know I'm extra.com, so we're gonna see what we can do. What you need is your lashes, of course, which I have mine here. Some lash glue. All right, we got our lash glue. This one is probably about to run out, but I think it'll get the job done. Oh, this one is almost dry, but we're gonna try to work with it anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything. Hold on. All right, so what she did was she took the glue, put it on these little clusters. She did it on the front and the back. You're also gonna need makeup wipes too, y'all. I ain't tell y'all that, but you will need makeup wipes. I have mine here. And you're gonna take your fingers and you're gonna create little clusters. This is gonna be harder than I thought. I can already tell.
Mr. Brent Fayez, I know you see my DMs. I've been DMing you for over 3
You're gonna
months
take
now.
the lashes and stick all the clusters together,
I see you eating
like
chicken,
so. I don't know
see
if y'all
you
can see
smoking
that,
weed,
but
I see you drinking and making. Actually, you're barely making music. I'm gonna need you to drop more songs because Dead Man Walking was
yeah,
not
this is
satisfying.
definitely
I was
gonna
not
be
satisfied
harder than I
because
thought
had
it would
already
be.
heard it before, and I'm gonna need you to drop a whole album.
But you're basically just gonna keep going, keep pushing them together, add glue as needed, but also, oh yeah, it's already coming. You see it? I hope y'all can see that.
Message deleted.
So yeah, we're gonna stick them together like that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cute. So let me get my makeup wipe out. You're gonna need makeup wipes because as you do this, the glue is gonna stick to your fingers and you're gonna have to keep wiping them off in order to continue being able to pull them together. All right, so we're gonna put some more glue on here. I have another glue that I used to put them on, but it's black, and I don't want to put that black glue on these lashes. I just don't know how this is gonna come out. She used clear glue in the video, so I'm trying to just use clear glue. But my clear glue is running out, so we're gonna see how we can, if we can get done with this little bit of glue I got. Then go back and add more glue to the clusters as needed. And just hold them together. Now I'm gonna use my tweezers to. Where's my tweezers? I'm gonna use my tweezers to kind of separate this one a little bit. Yeah, I wanna connect that.
I'm on some bullshit, but 94 Scotty Pippen. Say the last dancer when I'm drunk and when I'm hitting. Your boyfriend lane, that boy push that boy getting.
If y'all hear my stomach growling, I wasn't even gonna point this out, but it's so loud. So y'all excuse me if y'all hear me. Wow, my stomach is so loud. If y'all hear that, I'm so sorry. I have not eaten today. I woke up excited to do this video, so I was saying, now I'm starving. We're gonna get through this.
I wanna have more patience, but you're so territorial. I can't even kick it cause you're
I'm
watching
like
my story.
excited and nervous at the same time because I really don't know how this is gonna turn out, but it's already looking pretty cool, so that's what makes me excited.
That you freaking out. You wish you could be the reason that I settled down. You done gave me all I wanted, but I still got reasons I should fuck around.
Back to the story though. Where was I?
Maybe it's the love, the drugs, the weed, the pussy. Maybe it's all the love.
After
Maybe I don't need her. Maybe I'm just fucked up.
yeah, when that glue starts to kind of harden and get crusty on your fingers, just use your makeup wipe some of it off, and keep going. These lashes are kind of having a hard time staying together.
Maybe it's the love.
I'm gonna be honest, in the end, I don't even have to have these perfect. I think it'll still get the point across if they're not perfect. So, yeah. If you are a perfectionist like me, try to have some grace, because this is a tedious process, and this is what we have so far. I'm gonna keep working on it a little bit, but it is coming together. I'm gonna switch fingers. Alright, y'all, I'm leaving it at that. Now, what the other thing she did was clip the edges to make them a little shorter, because they are pretty long. Let me see what they look like though, just like this. Yeah, I think I am gonna clip them a little bit. So after she got them stuck like that, she kind of just clipped the ends.
I got what you seen and I got something you don't need to know. I done gave more dick than a little. I know I'm the reason that you're freaking out. You wish you could be the reason that I settled down. You done gave me all I wanted, but I still got reasons I should fuck around. Maybe it's the love, the drugs, the weed, the pussy. Maybe it's all the love. Maybe I don't need her. Maybe I'm just good.
Alright, and that's what we got, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and do the other one. I'm gonna probably go ahead and do that one off camera so I don't take up too much time. So I'll be right back. Alright, this is what we got for this one. I haven't trimmed them yet though. Let me go ahead and trim them a little bit. Alright. I don't know how I feel about these, y'all, but it's worth a try. So far, I have no regrets. How these look come together. Alright, so now we're gonna stick them on. Alright, I just realized how hard it's gonna be to put these lashes on because they all sticky. So my tweezers actually stick to the lashes instead of. Anyways, we're gonna try it and see how it goes. On with the first one.
Maybe I'm just fucked up.
I like it. It's definitely different, but I like it. Yeah, it's giving. Alright, now for the second one, let me make sure these still sticking. Now, I didn't like the way this lash came out as much as I like the other one, but one thing I'm not gonna do is sit here all day trying to stick lashes together. So we're gonna go with what we got and hope they look decent enough together. Okay, y'all. So I'm now that I've got it on, I'm seeing definitely that they don't match. Like, I'm gonna have to work on this look as far as these lashes, cause they don't look the same. Like this one, they're not coming up like they need to be. But hey, we tried, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I just wish I could get these to point up more like the other ones. But I would say for our first time trying this, not too bad. Not bad at all, actually. So now I'm going to throw on a little bit of blush and a highlight and do my lips. And then I think I am going to go ahead and put some rhinestones in these hearts because they're just not doing enough. Like, they're cute, but I need a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Y'all know I'm very dramatic and I need my looks to match. So, going in with a little bit of blush and highlight. I'm gonna use a smaller brush this time because if y'all watched the last video, then you know why. So I'm using the same color I used last time for brush, the Laverne. It came out pretty. It was kind of subtle, and I don't like to do heavy blush, so I'm gonna go back with that one. I think that's honestly good enough as far as blush goes. Maybe a little bit more on my apples. Am I the only one that has to actually smile to find the apples of my teeth? That's good. Now I'm gonna add some Night of the Lock Guy is what I'm gonna use as my highlight.
Maybe I love myself, I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need much, so fuck my world. Rolling stone. Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds to it, just these slides in both ears.
And y'all can see I'm trying to be careful because I overdid it last time and I regretted that so bad. But overdid it. A little bit down there, a little bit down my nose, and just throw a little bit up on my forehead. Not too much, not too much. Just give us a little shimmer up here. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I don't want to overdo it. I like the tip of my nose. It's right down here over my lips and then my chin. And I don't do it for highlight. I'm gonna leave it just like that because I don't want to mess it up. Now we're gonna do my lip. I don't know what to do for lips. I think I'm gonna use some of this red matte lipstick and I'm gonna add pink in the inside. Let's try it. Oh, this is running out. I hope I got enough for today. Let's see. Where's my mirror? All right, we kind of went around the edges. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in. We are gonna do a lighter color in the middle, but to make blending easier, we just went ahead and filled it in. Now we're gonna use this bright pink. This is Dollhouse Pink by, who makes this lipstick? I forgot. Wet n Wild, I think. Ooh, child, I can't see that little text, but I'm pretty sure this is Wet n Wild. And we're just gonna go in the center of our lips. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this pink is way brighter than I thought it was.
This is good for the soul.
I don't like it, but actually it's not bad. It's not too bad. I'm not mad at that. So that is our lip. And like I said, y'all, I can't let it go. I really want to add rhinestones on my hearts. So let me go grab those and I'll be right back. All right, now I do have one of those little rhinestone applicators, but since I can't find it, I'm using this little tool. I don't know what this is or what I have it for, but it's extremely too sharp to be using around my eyes. So I'm gonna be very, very, very careful. And what I'm gonna try to do is stick a little bit of glue, lash glue, on the end of it so that it can grip the rhinestones as I pick them up. What did I do with them? These are the rhinestones that I'm using. They're just clear rhinestones. Oh, making a mess. All right, let me be careful, y'all. Again, this is something that I'm not gonna talk through because I will mess it up. But all I'm gonna do is take this lash glue and kind of go around the inner part of the heart and stick the rhinestones on one by one. Let's see how this goes. All right, y'all. That's what we got for the first side. Went pretty well. Looking at it, I'm already knowing I'm gonna do more. So I don't know. I like it. I feel like I could do a lot more, but at the same time, I feel like it's good. Like I should probably stop there. You know how the saying "quit while you ahead"? It's like something is telling me to quit right now, but something's also telling me add more, it'll be even better. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the other side while I think on if I'm gonna elaborate on this some more. So let's go ahead and knock out this side first. All right. Yep, and just like that, I've decided I'm gonna leave it just like that because I'm tired of messing with these things. It take a little too long. It don't take that long, but it's a hassle. It's not as easy as it looks. But I am happy with the way these came out. I think that's super, super cute, and it was just a little pop that I needed. I think that's gonna do it for this look, y'all. I usually draw my tattoo on, but because I have the heart here, I don't feel like it's necessary for me to add the bow as well. So I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. Now let me go ahead and give y'all a little close up on this look. All right, thank y'all so much for watching and joining me in this makeup and chit chat. I do like this style of video. I don't know, I just be feeling like I don't have a lot to talk about. Like even today's story, the story was over way before the makeup look. So I don't know, as far as that, I'll kind of try to get it together. But also let me know if there are any topics you guys would like to hear me discuss in my next makeup and chat or any of my makeup and chats, and I will make sure to put them on the list to discuss with you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and make sure you like it, leave a comment down below, and share this video with your friends and family and whoever. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, because I'm excited about the growth that's happening in 2024. So if you're excited like I'm excited, go ahead and subscribe so you can be here to witness the greatness that is before you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I'm manifesting millions till I got 'em in